All right. All right. Okay, we are ready. Welcome to another live streaming with Rabbi FX. This time around, we want to trade on a prop firm account. Yesterday, I did some analysis. Okay, so we're going to begin. As usual, let me know where you are joining me from. Good morning, Dennis. How are you? All right, you know the drill. Let me know where you're joining from, and also let me know three pairs that you want me to go through. As for me, I'll be going through gold, NAS, and then another one. Okay. So we are going to start with gold. I realized yesterday the charting platform we use, the candlesticks were not exactly what I wanted. So I am using TradingView today. All right, so that I'll be more efficient and my analysis will become more accurate than they were yesterday. So we're going to do a fresh start. But before then, I took a trade yesterday on a buy on gold. Mm, let me share my MT4 account. So you can see the balance there is 134. I use zero point 0.2 lot size. The reason was that I'm trying to find out the sweet spot when it comes to lot size. So this amount is good, but I think I will go higher than that if you want to pass this on time. Okay. So just to let you know. Now back to our analysis. Yeah, then it says EU and NQ, which is NAS 100. All right, I will do that. NQ stands for Nasdaq, especially those are the ticker they use on futures. Okay, so let's begin. Let's do our analysis all over again. Okay, yesterday I was struggling. By the way, the prop frame I use is called Hola Prime. Hola Prime is a good prop frame, and I want to do something different from what is out there. If I'm promoting something for you, especially prop firm, I want to be here trading with you. Okay, so that if anything goes wrong, you will see it. So that is the idea. And why I'm picking Dollar Prime is simple. Basically, three basic things for me. They have other features. Number one is the regulation. 1 minute. Let me quickly add this. All right. The first thing is that they are regulated. and they are transparent. The transparency is in form of daily price reports that they give every day, and they also pay within 1 hour. If you go to their website, you are going to see that, yeah, first to process payout in 1 hour, first to publish daily price transparency reports, first to give free one-on-one mentorship. This is awesome. Okay, I like it, especially for beginners. You can actually get one-on-one mentorship with them, and these are their coaches. Yeah, so pretty good. For me, is a regulation, right? Is a regulation because taking a step further to try to regulate the industry is good. So with time, we will expect more strict regulations anyway, from maybe the FCA and the rest. But it's a good one. I appreciate it. Most pro firms do not even do any form of regulation. So if you are interested in it, there's a link in the description there. So you can click that and then join. And then join the analysis with me. Yeah. All right. So that out of the way, let us begin. Now on the gold chart, monthly chart, as I said, the monthly chart is is bullish. All right. And I have been talking about this level for a long time. We need to take this eye. We need to take this eye. Okay. So the stance on the monthly has not changed. Even when the previous 2 months gave a form of indecision, right? But what I can see is that if you zoom out very well, the monthly support here holding pretty good. Okay. If I zoom in, yeah, you can see the continuation opening price. Price came in and it's currently rejecting. So this is a good one. All right. So that's a nice support there on the monthly to support the push upward. So this is my target. I still have a strong belief that price should be attracted to this. All right. If there's going to be anything, we are going to see it because we have this daily. All right. Then on the weekly now, this was a level I talked about. Okay. This level. This is a monthly level. It also coincide with the weekly price push high. So we are bullish on this. So what I'm waiting for is for the daily to be bullish. All right. So right now, daily is at a resistance. Yeah. Let me change this to the daily resistance. But I will not be favoring the bearish move. From the DX trade, I was seeing something else that makes me go bearish. But when I ended the stream, I checked my chart. I realized that the market was pushing up from this daily support. Right, this was where I took my trade for a buy, and I updated it within my Telegram group. Yeah, right. So price even came all the way down. Yeah, my students they understand the second touch came all the way down. Yeah, all right. So we are bullish. So what we need to do is to look for bullish setup on the 4 hour. All right, look for bullish setup on the 4 hour. You can see that the resistance here is not strong enough. Price push a little, and then it's pushing up. So we are targeting this level the main time. All right. So what I would do, the way I reason is I will mark out some levels. All right. I'm not a scalper. I'm going to mark out some levels and then play a scenario in my head. Now, once that scenario plays out, I'm ready to take a trade. Now, for example, when price push above this, close above this level, if it's returning back to that level, I will start hunting for buy. All right, I'll start hunting for buy. Once price return after closing above this, start returning in here. I will start looking for my bullish setup. All right, that's what I will do. So I'm going to wait for this 4 hour candle to close. Now, if the candle trades lower before it closes and it taps into this area, this is my buy area. Okay, so two scenario now. Have you seen it? So you're going to watch along. If this candle start trading down to this area, I'm going to buy. If it pushes up, I want it to close above this. Then once it start retesting, I'll start looking for my bullish setup. Okay. So that is what I'm looking at on gold. So in my own personal account, I took it. I'm still holding the trade. But with a prop firm with their rules, you have to follow their rules. Okay. So I'm trying to the yesterday trade was like a test. It's been a long time I traded a prop account. I don't trade them after the infamous my FFF went off. So since then, I don't even listen to prop companies. But Hola Prime is different. All right. So I'm trying to see if actually what they say is true. That's the way I do my thing. So I'm inviting you to come along with me on this journey. All right. So that is it. So for the request of Dennis in the chat, Dev OG, let's go to Euro USD. Now, starting on the monthly, everything starts on the monthly. Now, you can see clearly that price rejected this level. Within my VIP, I told my student about this level. Okay. And as you can see, price is currently rejecting from there. Where is the price coming from before getting to this level? Euro USD had a pretty good bullish move from here. Let me change this to the monthly. Right. So Euro USD started pushing up from here. The month of February, March, April, May, June. So in July, it tested that. Then it's reacting pretty good. Okay. So, but what it means is that because it's reacting, doesn't mean that the monthly is bearish. It's just a level to observe, right? Once the monthly becomes bearish, I will let you know by the grace of God. So, coming here, on the weekly, this is a strong support for price to respect. And so far, it hasn't gotten there. Okay. So once price, what it means is that once price gets in here, we can start looking for buy setup. Okay. Because that's a very vital decision level to decide the fate of the bullish trend from here. So on the weekly, we do not have any levels to take a bullish trade or even a bearish trade. Yeah. Okay. So where we are going to get our trade set up will be on the daily. We're going to get our trade set up on the daily. So far, mm, market. How I wish we use the trading view yesterday. You know what happened? I wasn't plugging my laptop, and that would have been bad. Okay. Okay. I think it's charging now. So part of the strategy I implement is patience. Now, the first thing was that price reacted from there. That was on Wednesday. So yesterday it came back there. I'm favoring more of a bullish push. Favoring more of a bullish proof. Bullish push. Okay. But however, we can have a place to sell, especially where price is right now. So let me see from here. Gauge the direction of the daily. So I'm going to take a sell trade here, but the setup is not an A setup. So I'm going to go to the MT5 and sell immediately. Euro USD H4. I'm going to use zero point 0.2. It's not an A setup. I'm going to use zero point 0.2 to sell. Okay. So zero point 0.2 there. So let's see. Now back to trading view. So we are selling this now. My target will be any of this opening price. Okay. Any of this opening price will be my target. The next one is NAS. Yesterday, NAS did not come back to the level I spotted. So that is trading. And this is a massive bullish push. Give me 1 minute, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. First, let me apologize for starting late because I scheduled this stream to go out by 9, but I couldn't meet up exactly 9. So when I came, I tried to set up everything, and that was why you see the timer giving us extra delay. All right. But the key thing is that we are here, so let's roll. All right. NAS 100 is trading in all-time high, and we started that push from this opening price. I'm going to change it to my monthly line there. And then, oh, this is 3 months. All right. This is monthly. We're trading all-time high. Back to the weekly. Let me mark out the closest support. Far off. This is the closest support here. Broken tone, persistent broken tone support, or supply broken becomes a demand level. I'm not going to mark that, it's far off. So the weekly is where I'll be paying attention to. Okay. So this is the weekly level. That's the continuation opening price. And if you look at the price action within there, price came in this week and then we are pushing higher. And today is Friday. Hmm. I wish I started this live streaming earlier. There are good opportunities, but don't worry, we'll be doing this um every week. But that with the Hola Prime will be once a week. Once a week. So within that once a week, I'll give you the update of everything, how it went. But I'll be coming out to do my normal stream, which I will also share my personal account with you. Levels, price I took, and the trade I took, and the levels I'm looking at. This kind of thing is very important because you don't want a situation whereby you are trading alone. There's no guidance, nothing. You're just on your own. But with this, the reason why I'm doing this is to share my knowledge. Okay. Help you with pointing to the level where I feel price should be. It's not the financial advice, but it's something that can also help you. You can backtest everything I've said and then try to bring it into your trading. All right. And most of the time, the direction is the most important thing. Once you get the direction right, you then know what you are supposed to work on. All right. You know that, okay, the direction is bullish. What I need to work on is my entry. And that is where the main thing is. You work on your entry, you work on your psychology, you work on your patience, you work on your risk management. Those four things are what you should working on. Unlike before when you don't know that direction. So the moment you don't know the direction, Your entry will be wrong because most of the time you'll be at the wrong side of the market. Exactly, that's the statistics. 90% of traders fail. Most of those 90% do not know where the market is heading to. All right. So once your direction is bad, wrong most of the time, that means your entry will be wrong most of the time. Your psychology will become worse. Your risk management become worse, and then you won't be patient. Those are the key. You will not be patient. Hold on. Let me give some motivational talk here. We are going to go back to the chat. Now, yeah, direction, right, is a key. Then we look at entry. Then we look at risk management. Then we look at psychology. Then we look at patience. Okay. So this is how these five things connect. For me, the most important thing that will help you become profitable faster is your direction. Once your direction is good, your entry is easy to work on your entry now. All right. You know that, okay, most of the time my direction is correct. I need to work on my entry. Now, once this is correct, most of your entry will be perfect. No, let them don't use the word perfect. Will be good. Meaning out of maybe 10 trades, it could be hitting 50%, 60%, which is very good. Then all you need to do is to work on um, how to improve the risk to reward from there. All right. Knowing where to enter is very important. Now, with a good direction, you can easily work on your risk management. Maybe when you enter at first, you're not making much money. You can now know, okay, I need to improve my risk. Since you are already getting the trade right, you have that confidence to increase your risk a little bit. So there's ways you can improve. Then it also helps with your psychology, right? Your psychology will be nice because you will be less frustrated, and then you're going to be patient. You know that, okay, price will definitely come to my entry. I have to be patient. But the moment this direction is off, everything becomes off. You are not sure what is happening. Is the market bullish or bearish at this certain time? You are not sure of that. And that will lead to vicious cycle of doom. You start looking for a strategy to change and all that. Right. That aside, go to the daily. Price on the 4 hour. Let me go back to the 4 hour. I was expecting price yesterday to come to this area, and price flew without us, which was so painful. Okay, it was very painful. And the reason, well, let me don't give excuse here. So right now we need to find a way to redeem ourselves. All right. So now the way price is, for me, this candle has taken so much candle pips. Right. So I will need it to give me a support level close to price. So the support level that is closer to price is at this level on the daily. Okay. So for the daily, If I'm working on a daily, I will need price to come give me an entry at my support. This is not support, it has not been formed. Today can even end up bearish. All right. So don't jump in here and buy. If you buy here, where will your stop loss be? Right. So in case you want to even pull a trigger, if you study the price action here, the last four candles are very weak. So what does that tell you? Buyers don't want to push higher. Probably let's see in the New York session. So I still want price to come back down. Simple. We start monitoring when price gets to this form of break and return. Okay. Start monitoring the moment price drop to this level. So join my Telegram. I think I'm going to put the link after the stream where I can give you live updates when price drops to this level. So as for me, I'm going to mark out an alert that will inform me that price has gotten to that level. All right. So that is that on NAS. We've done Euro USD. We've done NAS. We've done gold. So I'm going to look at let's look at the indices. UK 100. So with the UK 100 on the monthly chart, we have a very weak rejection here. 1 minute. Okay. So first of all, let's observe the price action here. We rejected here, closed bearish, created another. This is by the way on the monthly. And price is not even respecting those levels. Look at the blast. But do not be fooled. Do not be fooled, okay? You have to approach this meticulously. If you are just joining us, kindly let me know where you are joining us from and give me three pairs for me to analyze. I think Euro USD, I need to use what's it called? My FS book to calculate the lot size. I'm going to add two more trades to that, even though it's not at the same level because there is quite small. Okay, so weekly, okay, this is the all-time high. This is a strong close. So within the weekly, the closest support is this level here. This has not been formed yet. Maybe by next week, if this is bullish, then we have a closer support. So when price come in there, we can start looking for a way to enter, right? Based on the weekly time frame. So normal thing, what I would have expected was that this week opening, probably price will trade down, give us an entry, then continue going. But market does what it needs to do. So let's go to the daily. It is only in the daily you can see if you can do a form of intraday sell to buy all that uh, stuff. So for now, I have a range to work with. This is the range I'm working with. Okay. So let's go to the 4 hour. Uh, I'm interested at this level. Is what I'm expecting. Okay. So we're going to put the limit, not a limit or an alert here. We're going to put an alert there. All right. So once price gets there, you can do the same. I will go in then, study the price action, and decide to buy. All right. So let's look at our update on the Euro USD trade. So what I did was I added more 0.2 to that because I think I've forgotten that this Euro USD, the movement is always slow. So I added that to give a total of 0.6. So let's wait and see what happens there. So what I try to do here is not working. I want a situation whereby the chart will show on the screen. And so far, I've not been able to pull it out. Let me see again. I cannot pull it off. Ugh, know what to do. Oh, my bad. That will be done later. You don't have much people tuning into the stream today. Okay. There was an update. Someone requested for this yesterday. Monthly they bully. Yesterday, DX trade really messed me up. Okay. I have this rejection. Price closing above. Now, why was I looking for a bearish trade? I need to go back and watch that stream. What my direction was. Okay, we were looking for bullish trade. Yeah. Think somewhere here. Dennis says thanks. Welcome, Dennis. All right. After this, I'm going to end the stream. Next week we will continue. And next week we are going to continue. So I'll be interested here. This is my first, second, third level I'm looking at price to come in. I will only react. I will not predict to the movement. Once price get there, I buy. That is to react. That's how to react to trades. Okay. All right. I think I will end the stream here. I know a lot of things caused this. There was no. I didn't start on time rather, and I think some people came in and then they left. So next week we are going to continue. Hope you had a good time, and I'll give you the update how everything went with the trading. On that note, we are going to see